Hey guys, Maximum RC coming at ya. We're gonna do a quick unboxing today, and it's something that I thought was really interesting. As some of you know, Chop Shop RC had its swap meet. I want to say about a week or so ago, and I must say it was a success. I wish more people would have been there, but unfortunately, I'm gonna call it out. You know, there's always those that will say, "Hey, you know, we'll be there, but they always ghost or they flake." So it is life. That's life. It is what it is. I know a lot of people made a decent amount of money, and I know some people spend more money than they made, and I'm one of the ones that fell in the latter category, but that's okay. Today we're unboxing one of the rigs that I got from there, that I got from the swap. One of the vendors over there was selling two rigs that I had seen before, and I was curious about them, and I was interested in them. And when I saw that he had them, I couldn't say no. So enough of the introduction. Let's go on ahead and let's just get to it. It is in this box right here. So it is already open. I'm sorry. It is what it is. What we have here is first off, this is how they come from the website. Okay, they come with the box, and inside the box we actually have the case. And yes, this does come in the case, and this is the case. So what is it that we have here? So I'll stand up and give you guys a clearer view right here. Like I said, some people actually did make a decent amount of money. This is a 12 scale 1941 Jeep, a military Jeep. And if you guys know me, y'all would know that I'm really into the realistic side of the RC world. As you can tell, I think they're currently, I don't think you can see them very well, but on that side, I do have the Red Cat, which is one of my favorite crawlers, your trail trucks, and that thing is, I try and keep it as realistic as possible. Enough with the jabbing. So here's what we got here. It's a 12 scale RC. This is actually how they come. Let's take this off, and let's go through it real quickly. It features authentic full-time four-wheel drive. It includes the radio, the transmitter, and the battery. It is a very delicate body. It is very easily breakable, very realistic, and it does have a lot of movable parts, which I thought was amazing. Here's the width. Here's some of the other specifications: 278 millimeters in length, 136 millimeters in width, 140 millimeters in height. Again, it's a 12 scale, so you can get an idea of it. This Horizon Hobby is the ones that sell these guys as well. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at the actual vehicle besides the packaging. And yes, I know what I just said, but take a look at this packaging right here. This, unfortunately, this isn't a real wooden box. This is more of styrofoam kind of ordeal, but overall the attention to detail, even in the styrofoam, is just amazing. Here we have some more information. ABS plastic body, 2-speed transmission, metal chassis. Okay, so now that we went through it, I mean, overall this case is, it's amazing. I love this case, even though it is styrofoam, but it is what it is. So we're gonna go ahead and pop it open. Nice how they will click there, and boom, everything is actually form fitted to the vehicle itself. Just take a look at this. The attention to detail that they actually put into the box. It's just the box itself. So let's see what it comes with real quickly. Obviously, comes with your transmitter. Overall, it does have fake carbon fiber. It does have a fake carbon fiber look and feel to it, but overall it's got, for a small sized radio, it has decent weight to it. It does feel a little cheap, a little plastically, but overall, it's not that bad. It is a 4-channel radio, I should mention. Comes with a wrench, USB charger for the battery, and the battery is actually inside the vehicle at this point. So you get your basic USB charger, a little 4-way wrench, you know, just your basics. The instruction manual does come with it. It actually came inside the other box. So now let's get to see the actual vehicle. Just take a look at this thing. So the chassis itself is in fact all metal. Like I mentioned, it does come with leaf springs instead of actual shocks. You can see right there, 4-way leaf springs, which I think is amazing, to be honest. The wheels, they're decently soft, they're not too hard. It includes all these little accessories, little axe, shovels, jerry can for the fuel. The strap is actually a cloth strap, your little hitch connector. Okay, the seats, they're actual cloth seats. Every single one of them is actually cloth seats. Now if you look in here, it does have a hole in it. That's so you can add more accessories. I do believe you can add a gun to this thing. You saw the windshield folds up and down just like the real thing. It clips onto place. It's just like that. Wipers, movable little wipers right there. I mean, overall this thing is, wow, impressive. It is impressive, and it does have a little cover for it, which you can actually get the canvas cover for it as well. This thing is just amazing. I'm in love with this, with the realism on this rig. I really am. It's just top notch, bar none, honestly. The rear wheel, obviously you're able to use in the front wheels without an issue. Overall, let's see, let's take off one of the nuts in here. Just like I figured, it's just a cover, and you actually do have your itty bitty wheel nut in there. Put that back on there. Now, if you look at the bottom, it does have 4-wheel drive, all steel shafts, 2-speed transmission. You can actually see the gear, the servo for it right there. All the cabling you see is actually for the lighting. It does have headlights, tail lights, the whole shebang. We're going ahead, and where is the battery, you might ask? Well, inside the fully opening hood. Look at that. It's a little cable crazy in here, but overall, I mean, it's not bad, really. It's really not that bad. The battery's already inserted in here, so we're good on that front. Okay, so I'm gonna put batteries in the remote. It uses 4 AAA batteries right there. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna put batteries in it. Now, if you guys do use remotes with batteries, I highly recommend rechargeable batteries. And I copied these guys from Amazon. I know it's kind of difficult to see, but these are actually Amazon rechargeable batteries, and I'm very happy with the results on them. There we go. The remote has power now. So now we're gonna go on ahead. Remember, golden rule. Remote turns on first, and then the vehicle. There we go. We've tested the front. Make sure it's on. And there you are. Hello. You hear that? There's the fast gear. Crawling gear, if you would. Okay, now like I said, it does have 4 channels. Why does it have 4 channels? Well, it has actual working lights. Let me shut off this light right here so you guys can see it a little bit better. You get actual working headlights, tail lights, which is amazing. Brights. And yes, it does have, well, at least in the front, it's got front hazard lights. I might have to look into that because it should, no, that's it. It's just the front hazard lights, and its little spotlight turns on. You can shut off every single light and just leave the little spotlight on. And like I said, the hazard lights, they're actual turn signals as well. I mean, this is amazing. I'm seriously in love with this little rig right here. Like I said, the rear doesn't have turn signals, but that's okay. Just a spotlight, and you still have to keep your turn signals on or everything completely off. Now, I think you can kind of see, but the other thing about it, besides the turn signals, the steering wheel also moves along with the front wheels. I mean, all in all, this little truck, what is there not to love about it? This thing is amazing. Let's give it a little rip on the ground, and let's go. Alright, so we are back with the Little Willie's Jeep, which I at least believe it's Little Willie's Jeep. Please correct me if I'm wrong. So right now it's on high gear. Still can take off. And see, it actually does have brake lights. Turning radius really isn't that bad. And the fact that it has, now let me bring you guys a little lower. Okay, the fact that it actually has leaf spring suspension, I don't know, it seems like it actually does. You can actually see the little leaf spring suspension put in the work. You can see the little brake lights turn on there. Let's turn on the light. Yeah. Now we also get turn signals. Let's see. Go gently against the wall here. That's a bumper to hit. There you go. Okay, I didn't like that very much. Tires, I mean, all in all, I think this is gonna be more of a trail truck than crawler. But overall, can't say I'm I'm unimpressed. This thing's actually really, it's realistic, and I thought that today being Memorial Day, bringing this guy out today seems fitting. There's your high beams, hazards with spotlight, and just a little bitty spotlight. But now, let's see how it does with just the crawl gear. That's as fast as it'll go with the crawl gear on there. Yeah, that's as fast as it'll go. Now, if we put the regular high speed, definitely picks up gets a little more livelier. Overall, this thing is definitely worth the money. Its realism is amazing, down to the dash. You'll find pictures of all this on my socials, but the dashboard, it is, I mean, you got your speedometer, you got all your gauges on there, you got your shifters. I mean, and the fact that they added the whole little steering wheel is a big plus. All the straps here are actual cloth straps. They're not just like zip ties or anything like that. You can also get, like I mentioned earlier, you can actually get more accessories for it. I know you can get for it. You can also get the cover for the Jeep itself as well, which is probably one of the things I'm definitely going to get, will be the actual cover for this guy, just to add more to the realism. But overall, I'm down to the leaf springs. I mean, honestly, these things are just, I know it's very difficult to see, and again, I'll show better pictures of all this on my socials. I mean, overall, this thing, the suspension on this thing is so soft, but not crazy. I mean, if you're getting this basically just to drive it around. I doubt you're gonna want to do any real crawling with this. Maybe some trailing for sure, but I think that would be about it. I really don't see myself crawling much with it. There you go. You just gotta be very gentle with everything on here. I mean, overall, it is a really fun rig, and it definitely, if you like the military, which I'm not trying to say that you shouldn't, but I mean, like, if you have ties to the military, if you know somebody that's in it, this thing would probably be a nice little present for them. If you're into realism like I am, this thing will definitely be something that you want to get. This is by the same company that does the Jimny, which, keep your eye out on that one, because that one will also be coming up on here. But like I said, just the attention to detail, the attention to everything on this thing, it's subpar. I'm sorry, not subpar, it's amazing. It is just, I highly suggest getting one of these things if you're into this kind of realism, if you're into the military, or whatever the case is. These things are fun. Get you one. This was Maxman RC. I hope everybody had a good Memorial Day. And unfortunately, if you had the days off, it's back to work for everybody tomorrow. So just try to make the best of it. Alright? Deuces.